Cedric and Nate, you guys came out and handled business Friday against El Paso Bowie to move on. Let's start with you, Cedric. I know you didn't touch the ball much, but you did plenty with it when you got it. Are teams just not paying attention to you because of they see Bobby back there, they see Bozeman back there? Are you just kind of the guy they don't expect to do much, or what is your secret?
I say, like, once I see James and Bobby doing their thing, I just go out there and be like, oh, it's my time, and just go perform.
Just watching you the few times I have this season, one difference between you last year and this year is you don't just run, you know where to cut, where to kind of find that angle. Is that just part of growing up a little bit, or where does that come from?
Yeah, because, like, last year, that was, like, my first year playing receiver, and, like, I didn't really understand it, so I was just everywhere, all over the place. But this year, I'm just more calm and, like, know where to go, know where to stick, know where to be.
Nate, I saw Coach Ware when I was walking in, and he's got a big smile on his face because that defense played really well. Yeah. You gave up the field goal early. They kind of got your attention a little bit. Yeah. But what clicked after that? What got you guys going after that?
We knew from the jump they weren't supposed to score. That's the standard. So we just went out there, and after they got that field goal, it was like, oh, now we really got to turn it on. So couldn't let them get no more.
And you guys have clicked pretty well on defense. I'll only bring it up this once unless we talk about you playing them down the road. But Brownwood got to you a little bit. Yeah. But since then, the defense has really kicked in. What has been the difference the last several weeks?
Just focusing on your assignment, not trying to make the play, just be where you're supposed to be and just be where you are.
And you and Keyshawn are kind of the ringleaders on that side. Well, you guys got a lot of good players, but you two kind of set the tone. Yeah. You heard Coach brag about you in front of a whole room of people the other day.
Yeah.
What is it about your personality that makes you play the way you do?
Man, it just hard over height. That's what I be thinking. Just go out there and just play hard every single play. Play like it's your last.
Let's talk about next for you guys. Canyon, I'm trying to think, did you guys play them in the regular season last year, or was it playoffs a couple years ago?
2 years ago we played them in the regular season and lost by a field goal.
And then you may have been a freshman. You would have been just probably a sixth or seventh grader. Okay. When you lost to them in the playoffs, so there's a little bit of history there. When you look at them on film, Cedric, what do you see about them that makes you understand why they're here and what you have to do to beat them?
I know that they're physical. They fly around, so we just gotta play our part and everybody be one of 11.
What about you on defense? What do they do well on offense?
Oh yeah, they could run the ball, but it's just us being in our spots and just filling them holes and just stopping it.
Now, this is a round you got to last year. Didn't play them. Kind of played their next door neighbors, and I thought had a decent game. A couple of mistakes got you. Is that something you guys have talked about this week? Is kind of minimize those mistakes early, make sure you can get the upper hand, Cedric?
Yes, it's minimizing mistakes and just working on being better.
What is clicking so well just in general for you guys now, ever since the Brownwood game? I mentioned it again, I'm sorry, I told you I wouldn't. Ever since that game, you guys have really been on fire as a team. What has just clicked in for you guys, Nate?
Just playing together as a team, just bonding together, offense and defense side, just everybody being together and competing out there in the practice field, just having that fire and that intensity, just want to win.
And one thing that I think is neat is everybody talks about your young guys a lot, and understandably so. You guys sitting next to you is one of them. You guys have a lot of big future, but you seniors, what does this mean to be in this spot and have a chance to extend that season another week?
Oh yeah, we just gotta lock in and just take it 1 week at a time, and hopefully just extend the season as far as we can.